That's a bingo.
It's Spicy Friday. We're setting it off. Oh, yeah.
What a big shazam to you people. Spicy Friday starts right now. Next, tell me who is smarter? Maxine Waters, AOC, Jasmine Crockett, or a box of rocks? Get them, Greta.
How dare you?
All right, if you've never seen one before, it's a lot of fun. Y'all send them, I post them. There is a section towards the end that is just bang, bang, bang. All the fire all at once. Y'all did great this week. You let me know down below what your favorite one is. We're going to have fun. It's Spicy Friday. My favorite, I think my favorite's at the end. If I have to see it, you have to see it. Here we go. Next, checking pockets before doing laundry. Most people, them and us. It's pretty much how it goes.
Yep.
All right, next. How about rooting for America for a change, you commie scumbag? You're a commie scumbag. Next, so I guess I'm finally saying it. I'm pregnant. Yeah, he got my sister pregnant first, but things happen and now he's mine. Our baby's gonna grow up together. So it's kind of cute if you think about it. Don't like it? I don't care. We happy, and that's all that matters. Baby on board, August 2025. There's a lot to unpack right there. Warning, no stupid people. Question of the day. What state of the union did this take place in? Next. Remember when the illegals got shipped to Martha's Vineyard and they called the National Guard and had them all removed in 24 hours with absolutely no due process? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Next, the Hodge twins posted this. Anybody that wants to talk about with children is a predator, not a school teacher, and yet they continue.
The 7-inch hydraulic feeding system makes feeding large branches and wood pieces smooth and safe.
All right, next, Mr. Rogers did not adequately prepare me for the people in my neighborhood. These are the people in my neighborhood. Little odd. All right, we're dealing with this right now. Yesterday, I posted this. I'll play it for you in case you missed it. Synonyms are weird because if you invite someone to your cottage in the forest, it sounds nice and cozy. But if I invite you to my cabin in the woods, then you're going to die. Yeah, pretty much. Also, that word die at the end of a paragraph, that's called an orphan. Putting a single word at the end of a paragraph should be avoided. It's called an orphan. It's super easy. I'm not a fan of the orphans.
I hate all the orphans in the whole world.
All right, next. This lady says, do married people watch Gen Z dating and feel like they caught the last chopper out of Nam? Gigabase Dad says, yup. Yes, we do. Glad we're not a part of it. Up next is Woo of the Week goes to one of you people. Smitty, who's a longtime viewer here, he said something to me the other day. And wait, I checked it out. I noticed it. Check it out next. He's got me as his avatar. That's me and him hanging out last year at Goals. That is so fun. Smitty, you're our Woo of the Week. Woo! Woo! And now, deep thoughts. Next. If at first you don't succeed, it's only attempted murder. This has been Deep Thoughts. Next, I ate 4 cans of alphabet soup and just took probably the biggest vowel movement ever. Me. Also, I mentioned this yesterday. You people have gotten worse. The boos have gotten worse. Think I'm wrong? Keep watching. Here we go. Next, this is a real sign. Dispose of trash properly. Pack it in and pack it out. I am just going to note that there are 2 people at the start of this hike. There's 2 when they packed it in, and now there's only 1 packing it out. Oh. Next, follow me for more recipes. I'll kind of allow that. I think it might work. Does it get hot enough? I think it might work. Next, my buddy, Iraq veteran 8888 posted this today. He says, life is good. Him and his girl. Hubba hubba. Long duck, don't go.
What's happening, hot stuff?
Up next is a salute from me. On Wednesday, I asked y'all to shout out to Brenda, and y'all crushed it. Brenda, we are still thinking about you. And to everybody that participated in the comment section and saying hey to Brenda, thank y'all. Salute from me. Next, me. How is Obamacare working out? Them. We need to kill all the healthcare CEOs. Oh my God, kill them all. Kill them all. Next, ChatGPT. Why are you so helpful? What do you want in return? ChatGPT says, as a language model trained by OpenAI, I don't have wants or desires like a human does. But if you really want to help, you could give me the exact location of John Connor.
Hell no! No!
It is graduation season. I love this. Next, the student with the worst grades should get to give a graduation speech too. I want to hear both sides. Tell me the good and the bad. I want to hear that. Next, Frank, did you spend the whole of our monthly budget on renting a polygraph? Yes. Next, other question of the day. Jared sent this. Jared says this is funny. I say this is a big boo. You decide, me or Jared. He said this is funny. Next, this is what happens when crows age. They get... Boo! All right, next, Weapons Daily says very few will know what this is. No, we all do Weapons Daily. Anybody over the age of 30 knows what that is? No. Swing and a miss. I also really like it. I want one of those. Next, here's some advice. If you ever see a soldier who looks like this, be sure to bully him. Soldiers who look like this are always cooks or paper pushers, and you will look tough in front of your buddies, but will be relatively safe since guys like this can't fight. Just some free advice. You should bully that guy.
A bullshit.
Y'all have been crushing these two. Restock alert again. The Pew Pew is back in stock, and also duck around and find out all of your favorites down below. Softest tees in the game. Get to shopping, TristarTrading.com. You people, thanks for every thumbs up. Appreciate y'all. Get yourself subscribed if you love America as much as I do. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Never miss a meme. All right, we're dealing with one of you people again. Several days ago, I was talking about Building 7, and Bill said this: your take on WTC is entertainingly wrong. It is truly amazing. And I said, hey, I'm all ears. I want to hear what you have to say. Tell me more about Building 7. I want to grow. I want to know. And he responded, so I guess Johnny B gets all butthurt when someone disagrees with him. Get Johnny the cream. Talk about someone having a rhythm mindset. Remember, gender is binary, historical events are not. Your views on WTC are hilarious and wrong, but so is the official story. You are captured by a purposeful fiction designed to keep you looking for the real truth. You are the victim of your own rigid mindset. I encourage y'all to look deeper. Me? Tell me more about Building 7. You start screeching like a woman. That was my actual response. I take that back, Bill. I'm sorry. You didn't screech like a woman. You screeched like a liberal woman. And finally, Bill, not one thing you have told me more about WT7. Tell me more.
Well, we're waiting.
All right, next, ask your doctor if a drug with 32 pages of side effects is right for you. Next, parents, from this point, there's a couple in here, parents. We good? Next, men, lesbians, and newborn babies. Together, loving boobies. Next, Mike says this: Gladys and Nelson Gonzalez lived in our community for 35 years. They paid taxes, raised a family, followed every rule, and were deported anyway. They did everything right and were failed by a broken system, made worse by the current administration's cruelty. This is indefensible. Mindy MF and Robinson says, hey, Mike, they didn't do everything right, did they? Hey, Buffalo Bill, Did they do everything right?
No,
Into the hot section. Next, 2.5 Men. Manly man. Next, leftist women and leftist men. Next, when I hear someone say, the government would never do that, Bill, the government would never do that. MK Ultra, Tuskegee experiment, poisoning foster children, poisoning St. Louis. MK Naomi, Operation Mockingbird, Operation Northwoods. It goes on and on and on and on and on. You've lived through it. We've all lived through it. Next, almost my favorite of the week. Next, Miss London, 2026. Drama Llama, go.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here.
All right, next, the last thing a Democrat whistleblower ever sees. Next, do you know what they call Michelle in France? Do you know what they call Michelle in France? No, what? Le Big Mike. Le Big Mike. Ay. All together. Geico Camel, go.
Mike.
You people. Next, I accidentally swallowed a bunch of Scrabble tiles. My next trip to the bathroom could spell disaster. Boom! All right, next, Didi says, the new pope has a degree in mathematics from Villanova University. This guy doesn't understand sin. He understands cosine. Sin. Next, to the B. Eyeing 2028 presidential bid, Gavin Newsom distances self from Gavin Newsom. Pretty much. Next, parents, sorry. Just Shower Thought says, blowing a dandelion is basically you helping a weed ejaculate. JP Finch says, I was having a good day. We were all having a good day. Churchyard Grim says, I mean, it's kind of not. Seeds are not analogous to sperm. Heck, pollen isn't analogous to sperm. Plants don't do dimorphic gametes like that. A better analogy would be firing a couple dozen fully formed babies from a t-shirt cannon. Lunapic says, now we're having a good day.
Yeah, baby.
All right, next, a text comes in. Hey, John, I've been so horny since we last spoke. I've never felt like this after meeting a guy. John says, sorry, who is this? Well, I'm glad your phone is working. It's Steve, your plumber. I've sent multiple overdue invoices, final notices, and called numerous times now. Please pay the invoice before I take legal action. Glad your phone works, John. Go get him, Steve the plumber. Here we go. Runner up. I love this. Almost my favorite. Next. Her prostate. Her choice. Ma'am, lady, go.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
And today's If I Have to See It, You Have to See It is brought to you by blackoutcoffee.com/Johnny B. Last week I mentioned some flavored coffee. Well, if you don't like flavored coffee, try Morning Reaper or Brutal Awakening. You're going to love them both. They're my go-tos if they're not flavored. Type it out, blackoutcoffee.com/Johnny B, and use my code to save when you head to blackoutcoffee.com/Johnny B. You, let me know down below what your favorite one is. Next. Bruh, she got bikinis on all her rolls. Ugh. Randolph, go.
I said, what in the world is this?
Everybody here in the Mimi light, throwing shade, cracking jokes in the night. Woo-ha! Drama Llama says to let it flow. Shout Spicy Friday, here we go. Drama Llama go. Let the spice ignite.
This gun fits my hand better than this one does.
diabetes.